Another rate hike from the Fed. New home sales are down, federal minimum standards for remote online notarization, and a housing market prediction. From PropLogix, these are your top 4 stories in real estate this week. The Federal Reserve has raised the federal funds rate to a range between 2.25 and 2.5% as it attempts to tame price growth across the country. This 0.75% increase is the 4th rate hike in 5 months. The decision will likely increase the cost of mortgage borrowing as the housing market sensitivity to mortgage rate hikes remain high. Recent year-by-year data reports show new home sales are down 17.4%, the lowest level since the beginning of the pandemic. Economists expect further declines in new home sales in the coming months as higher borrowing costs and elevated home prices have softened the demand. Would-be homeowners are pivoting to the rental market, pushing rent demand further to a new record level cost of $1,876 in June. The U.S. House passed a bill that creates federal minimum standards that would allow for nationwide remote online notarizations. Dubbed the Secure Notarization Act of 2021, the bill would allow the country and housing industry to be one step closer to a future where e-mortgage is a reality. The bill was supported by the American Land Title Association as well as the Mortgage Industry Standards Maintenance Organization and is now set to be taken up by the Senate. NAR, or the National Association of Realtors, is now forecasting that total sales for the year will be down 13%, but start to rise again in 2023. This prediction comes after pending home sales fell 20% in June. That's signed contracts to purchase existing homes, the slowest pace we've seen since 2011, with an exception of the first 2 months of the pandemic. In southern states, sales declined a little over 19% from last year, while western states saw a 31% drop. That's it for 4 stories. The news doesn't end here. Follow PropLogix on social media, subscribe to the show on any of your favorite podcast platforms, watch behind-the-scenes footage on YouTube, and shoot us an email at 4.stories@proplogix.com to let us know what you think about the show. I'll see you next week.